everyone, my name is Wawa and I am back with another high-level matchup right here for you guys. This time it is going to be coming in from the Starcraft 2 North Toronto Finals. We have here NrGostojiy spawning here at the top left corner of the map as the purple Zerg. His opponent is going to be CombatEX, who's going to be spawning here at the bottom right corner of the map as the pink Protoss. The map we have right now is Shakuras Plateau. 4-player map pool, 2 Starcraft towers right here in the middle. Very macro oriented map and pretty much promote macro play from all players from all types of races. And this feature, or the feature of this map, I have to say, is the really big central area where you can just have a really big clash right here with 200 food supply. And I think Zerg players can take advantage of that because there are some angles where you can come in as a Zerg player right here at the bottom, also right here at the top, some units right here in the middle, maybe your tankers right here in the middle, and then those damage dealers like Banelings and such on top. So yes, this is the finals of this tournament. I think this is a best of 3 or best of 5 at least for this event. I only am casting this game. Hope you guys like it. I just picked it out from ghostgamers.net and I'm pretty sure it's entertaining. As Gostojiy, if you guys aren't aware from him, he is from Clan NrG. NrG is, I think, is an energy drink, an energy brand if I'm not mistaken. He is a top NA player, North American player, and he was actually invited in the 8-man Blizzard North American qualifiers for BlizzCon. So he is one of those top 8 players that was invited. Those 8 players are Hydra, Huck, Kiwikaki, Select, Shed, and I think I'm forgetting one more. I'm not sure who am I forgetting, but yeah, those are the top players from the North American server. And if you guys don't know CombatEX, CombatEX is a really popular Protoss player, self-titled, self-titled god of Starcraft 2, famous for his bad manners and such. Now he's actually offering free coaching, so if you want to learn something like this, we do have a proxy 2 getting harassment right here from CombatEX. So a little bit of late recognition from you over there, but yeah, here we go. We can see a little early harassment right here from CombatEX. Let's see how much damage you can do right now. So this is Shakuras Plateau. Doesn't really promote the style of play that CombatEX is pretty familiar with. And here we go. Oh, the probe gets snapped down right there, and we do have zealots right here coming in one by one. More Zergs are on the way here as well. Very nice round right here. But also you're gonna be able to take down one zealot, and nice round as well here on the other one. And all those drones are gonna try to go for a surround as well. This is really it says earlier in the game right now. Spine crawler is done though, so that harassment of CombatEX is pretty much repelled right now. It's a very nice play right here by CombatEX and Gostojiy right now. Or excuse me, very nice play by Gostojiy, and now CombatEX is just gonna try to go for a harassment or a wall off right here, or a block right there by the ramp, so that no unit can go down that ramp. Maybe Gostojiy is gonna go for a roach warren very shortly, as those roaches do quite well against these numbers of zealots. But we do have a counter harassment right here from Gostojiy. Gostojiy is going to be harassing with 3 Zerglings. Is going to see nothing's really happening right here in the main base, and easy coming in from CombatEX right now. And the Cybernex are on the way. And look at that, one probe goes down and trade for a Zergling. That we do have still this Overlord is spawning all those zealots right there. Nothing really happening right there as there's more Zergs popping out right now. I don't think this is the best idea right here for Gostojiy. He just needs to make a lot of roaches, and he's gonna be pretty much a-okay. Maybe a couple of roaches, not really a lot, maybe like 4 or something. Look at that good sniping right there by Gostojiy, just sniping those weak probes with low health. And look at it, he's just now focusing firing on this pylon right now, and CombatEX again with the easy remark. Wow, this is getting kinda ridiculous right here, as Gostojiy is just gonna focus fire, still gonna focus fire on the pylon. CombatEX is he gonna be able to defend this though? More zealots are warping in right now. Warp gate technology is almost finished. Here we go, finally the roach warrior is on the way right now for Gostojiy. That's gonna help him out a lot. Still harassing right here by Gostojiy. Gonna try to flick it down this pylon. The pylon is really about to go down right now. Is he gonna gamble it? No, it's not even gonna be able to take it down. 30 HP remaining from that pylon, unfortunately, from Gostojiy. After all that hard work, it didn't pay off right now. And now Gostojiy is gonna try to chip in some of those HP of the zealot right now, and the zealots are gonna move in right now, gonna try to focus on the queen, but no, they just decided to move back. And just wait and see what's gonna happen right now. CombatEX really in the pickle right here. 38 against 34 right now. 3 roaches are on the way though, so that's really gonna help him out a lot. Spine Crawler is being moving up right here up front as well. This is really sensitive time right here for CombatEX. I don't know though, like it's really hard to know what you're gonna do unless of course you experience this type of situation like 100 times already and now how to counter it. But here we go. Oh, the Zergs are losing a lot of Zerglings right there by CombatEX right now trying to go for an expansion, but no, that drone is just gonna chill there as he does see that there is still a wall off right there on the low ground, but no, he's gonna try to go for an expansion. Nonetheless, roaches are out and they're gonna do so much damage, and those Zergs are gonna just tear away on those zealots, but then again, it's not gonna be enough. No more roaches are on the way right now. The queens are doing massive damage as well on those zealots. The zealots are gonna be wasted away as these stalkers are not going to be able to do that much damage. Oh, sniping off that creep trooper. Actually, that's actually a nice play right there. That's actually 50 energy and not almost sniping off the queen. The queen is about to go down. No, queen is going to survive. 43 against 38 right now in favor of CombatEX. Now, CombatEX I think has pretty much repelled this attack right now. Oh, those Zerglings are going to come in here as well. Going to try to take down some of those stalkers as they don't have the blink yet. That's going to be pretty much a pickle right here for CombatEX. CombatEX right now is about to lose this harassment. I think the harassment has been repelled already. Zergs are gonna try to go across the field right now, gonna try to go for a little bit of harassment as there is still no defense right here for CombatEX as he is still trying to apply the pressure right here. I think CombatEX right now is pretty well defended unless of course CombatEX makes a couple more gateways and just transition from a 4-gate push right now. Zerglings are doing so much damage right here. Oh, the probes are going down, but then again all those Zerglings are really low HP. Still though, I think this is pretty much a mission success right here for CombatEX as it did the damage. It did force a warp in right here in the main base, so that harassment on the front isn't going to be as effective as it should be right now, as there's already a couple units right here at the back. Look at this good play right here by CombatEX, just trying to lure as much units of CombatEX as he can. And I think, I don't know, does he even know that there's some buildings right here? Yes, indeed, he does know there are units right here warping in right now. And look at that, wow, more stalkers and the sentry right now finally here for CombatEX. 52 against 50 right here, and CombatEX right now is trying to just mine from this expansion right here. How much harvest is? Oh, look at that, he can actually snipe off some of these gateways right there from afar, but that's not going to be allowed by CombatEX as if he ever tries to threaten to do that again, he's just going to go up front. But here we go, one roach right here is going to try to chip in right here, and CombatEX still applying pressure. Wow, more units are being warped in right here from this warp gate pylon. This is really interesting. Really unusual play right here from both players right now, and also just trying to force an issue to just go for a really normal time or really normal playstyle, but I don't think CombatEX is gonna allow him to do so. Look at the Zerg, he's gonna run around again on those stalkers right now, and here we go, gonna go for a surround right here. Very nice play. He has actually good surround, but then again there's I think just too many stalkers right here for CombatEX, and CombatEX is still warping in more units right here. You can never be safe though, because right now CombatEX can just move in right now and just do a lot of damage, but more spine crawlers are on the way. Spine crawler gets sniped off. Very nice play right there by CombatEX. Wow, CombatEX just continuously applying the pressure, but this gateway right now is really low on HP. I don't know what CombatEX can do right now. He needs to warp in more gateways. He is warping in 2 more gateways, and Roach Speed is doing research as well. Here we go. Oh, another flash right here, and now all those units of CombatEX right now really dwindling down in numbers. Can he warp in more units to support this harassment? And this warp gate, really, he can't do anything about this. He can't even snipe off the roach. That one lone roach right there on the high ground, he can't even snipe that off. Maybe if he just run a couple units to pass by it. I don't think it's gonna happen though. There's a spine crawler there, and those units are just chilling right there as well. 35 against 37 in favor of the Protoss play in terms of harvest attempt. So no matter, even if this is happening right now, both players are actually just doing pretty well with their macro, as we have reached the 30-minute mark, and they're looking pretty good right now in terms of harvester wise. It's not really that high. No one's really committing to a lot of probes, except for now. He just made 4 drones right now, and more roaches are on the way. Speed is almost done. Burrow is being researched as well here. Wow, by CombatEX. He doesn't have Burrow moved though. Not as far as I'm aware right now. He is going to be researching that next, but it's going to be a while before that thing has been completely researched and we have more gas extractors right here on the way. Really intense position right here. CombatEX is slowly but surely leaving, getting behind right now. And look at that, CombatEX is asking CombatEX, okay, ready for this, huh? And also said, why? Look at that, CombatEX said, no, you're not ready, as the gateway did go down right here. Completely missed that explosive animation right there, but yes, indeed, the gateway did go down. And now CombatEX is just gonna move out, gonna try to snap off this gateway, and he's gonna be easily be able to take that out, no problem at all. And look at that, CombatEX is just gonna safely secure this expansion. Nothing is really no problem here at all. More units are warping in right now, and ooh, look at that, Robotics Bay with a Twilight Council, so he might be researching Blink technology very shortly. And also Robotics Bay, he should have Colossus as well. 98 against 106 right now. I think CombatEX can do a lot of damage here. He needs to be careful though, because there is a couple of sentries right there on the high ground, so a couple of good force wells can give CombatEX or give CombatEX the lead. Look at that burrow, is not going to be as useful as there is an observer right there just hovering around on that front. Also, you're not gonna go for an expansion right there, but he is not aware that there's a pylon right here on the high ground. But oh, I don't think this is a good idea by CombatEX. He could have at least waited for the hatchery to finish before he walked in some units, and around that time, most likely there are going to be a couple of drones right there as well for the picking. But here we go, guys. Zerg is gonna try to run by right here for a run by. Is it gonna be enough though? Oh, he's just gonna focus fire. No, he's not gonna focus fire on the hatchery. So a little bit of failed micro right there by CombatEX. All those units are gonna go down, and this pylon is definitely gonna go down from those 3 Zerglings right there on the high ground. 119 against 110 right now. Blank is being researched, and also Colossus on the way right now. This is a really weird way to tech up. He's actually doing different times of techs at the same time, and I'm not sure if he can support this on 2 base right now. He's actually going for 3 base as we speak. Do a move out right here by CombatEX again. He's gonna try to engage on the central area. He's really gutsy right now. 120 against 120. That's a lot of roaches right there to engage, and a lot of Zerglings as well. Good numbers, and we have 64 against 52 right now. Wow, CombatEX really just mopping out the probe numbers, and now he's in the lead. This is actually looking bad right now for CombatEX, as he is kind of behind in the probe count or in the harvester tab, and he needs to just infestors are out. Infestors are gonna do so much damage. Just a couple of good fungal growth is gonna be really bad for CombatEX, but we will see the Guardian Shield going up right now, but then again, he's not really gonna be able to engage that right now, so a little bit of wasted energy right there. 2 force wells, he just wanted to kill off those Zerglings. I think he just wanted to kill off as much Zergling as he can, because Zerglings are kind of scary. You can't really be too careful with those Zerglings. And right now, the 3rd base is almost finished right here for CombatEX, or for CombatEX, and CombatEX already mining from his 3rd base, so a little bit of deficit right here for CombatEX, excuse me, as we do have 149 against 150. He's still in the lead by food, but economy wise he's slowly slipping away, and still though still in the lead in harvester. Wow, amazing stuff right here by CombatEX. I'm really impressed with this poke productions, and Zergling's gonna be able to run by here again. And how much damage can he do right now? CombatEX is not even gonna be trying to do a damage right here, as he's just gonna burrow the Zerglings underground, and maybe that's gonna force an observer. Yes, indeed, the observer is on the way right now. 2 more gators are on the way right here for CombatEX as well. That's a lot of minerals right there being banked up. I'm not sure why he's banking it up. Maybe he wants to make a lot more. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know why he's banking that up. But anyway, here we go. The Zealot is gonna try to do some damage right there on the hatchery, but no, he's gonna get surrounded by those Zerglings, and the Zealot is definitely gonna go down. Boom, Zealot down. And I think right now he's pretty much wondering if there is a pylon. Where is that pylon? The pylon is right here. Really well hidden by CombatEX. CombatEX really good. And look at that. Ooh, a little bit of pause right there from both players. And I'm not sure what just happened, but yeah, maybe some lag happened right now. But here we go. CombatEX right now might do some damage inside the main base right now of CombatEX, or of CombatEX if he wants to. CombatEX right now standing at 165 against 170. Food off CombatEX 69 against 78. Still CombatEX in the lead in terms of production. Very nice thing to see. We do have Nexus warping in right now, so that puking power of that overload kind of came in late, as that Nexus was able to be popped out first before the puking powers, or before the puking started. And look at this, he's warping in more units right there. The zealots, 4 zealots right there, and gonna try to snipe off this hatchery. More zealots are on the way right here right now for CombatEX. So 174 against 182 right now. This is gonna be really interesting, and hopefully we see some engagements right here in the middle, as that's where we are gonna see the maximum damage from both armies right now. Here we go, the zealots are gonna try to chip in some of this damage right now, and is it gonna be enough? No, 5 zealots. Are you seeing our focus fire on the hatchery? The hatchery is really low on HP right now. Oh, he might be able to do so easy coming out from CombatEX. Is he gonna be able to snipe it off? No, not even happening. Oh my god. 38 HP remaining from that hatchery. Oh, Austin with a diss right there. He's saying comma SA exclamation point, @ number sign, $sign, and %sign. I want to see it, but I don't know. I don't really feel like saying it right now. But here we're gonna observe is gonna be coming in here, and Blink Stalkers are gonna go up there and just gonna try to finish the job right there. Yes, very nice. And CombatEX right now saying F it. CombatEX pretty much proud of himself, as 3 Stalkers are gonna get away. 2 Stalkers are gonna get away. 1 will get taken out, and those 2 Stalkers luckily has finished up their cooldown with those warping. And some drones right here coming in. I'm not sure where they are going. Maybe a misclick right here by Aussie right here. This is actually kind of bad. Or he's just making room for some more units. But he is kind of not supply block yet. He's actually almost supply block. He needs 1 more overload to get to max 200. And now he realizes that. So he can actually... I think that's early. That's early for just sacrificing some drones right now, as it is stands 65 against 81 right now. CombatEX 198 against 190. So this is a good situation in here for CombatEX. I think he needs to engage right now. Some roaches are being sacrificed here as well. The Raider Spire is almost done right here as well. Archon is being warped in for CombatEX. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. Really late game situation right here. 23 minutes in the game right now. We stand at 200 for CombatEX, 196 against 200 with Broodlords on the way. 7 Broodlords are on the way. Wow, this is gonna be scary right here for CombatEX. CombatEX right now, he is gonna be having all the units he needs right now. But here we go, another harassment right here by CombatEX. Gonna try to focus fire on Spine Crawler, and then gonna focus fire on the hatchery. Is he gonna be able to take this down? I'm not sure though, but look at this, the hatchery is losing HP really fast right now. Those drones are gonna try to focus fire on this Starcraft. Is he gonna be able to? Zerg is gonna come in here as well. Ooh, good blink in right here. Really wanting that hatchery. Is he gonna be able to make it though? Oh, very close. And yes, indeed, the hatchery did go down with that last laser. Oh, that last Stalker. Very nice play right there by CombatEX. He did lose so many units though. He lost 8 Stalkers, I think 7 to 8 Stalkers in that snipe off from that hatchery worth 300, and those 8 Stalkers I think were, I'm not really sure about the cost, the unit cost. And look at this, still sacrificing some units right here. Like also you 194, he's actually not supply block. He needs to make more overlords right now if he wants to continue production. He is making some more corruptors right here, so he is gonna have a maximum amount of broodlords right here whenever the engagement happens right now. 4 Colossus are up right here for CombatEX as well, with some High Templars in the mix as well. Wow, this is really ridiculous right here. 195 against 194. When will the engagement happen? Both players are just trying to get a feel for what each other is doing. Excuse me. Wow. Stuttering right here with my words, and look at this, now blinking across the river. As CombatEX gonna try to snipe off right here, and Fungal Load landing on all those units right here. Is he gonna be able to snipe it off? Yes, he needs to be able to snipe it off, but here we go. Professor turrets are being summoned right here, and some of those units are gonna warp in on the high ground. Now CombatEX is a little bit in trouble right here. He's farming from a far distance, not even really fixing the rapid point from those drones, and those drones are just going one by one. Finally, the roaches are gonna come in here on the high ground. Oh, look at that CombatEX. Oh, those Starcraft, which is not really good. Looking for food supply, 183 against 193 right now. So a little bit of shaky position right here for CombatEX. And next it goes down right here on the high ground. Wow, Austin with a counter attack. So that's actually a very good job right there by Austin. You never even saw that coming. as we know the Nexus going down into in the middle. And here we go, the Broodlords are gonna start their way through on those Warp Gate technology, and also the Forge is on the way about being destruction right now. Wow, look at that massive damage being done right there by those Broodlings. Very, very nice player here, but also he needs to be careful though, because some of those Blink Stalkers are on the way right here in the middle, and the rest of the army of CombatEX is actually gonna go to the center right now. Did he overdrone it? 87 against 170. Looks like he did overdrone it quite a bit, as he is not maxed out right now. Kind of trying to take down this hatchery though. The hatchery did go down though, and Fungo landing on all those units, and Mindbreaker also landing. Look at the side storm landing on all those, doing maximum damage on those rotating infestors. Very, very nice man. The Broodlords are coming here to finish off the Colossus, and this is pretty much a good cleanup right there by CombatEX. 167 against 130 in favor of the purple Zerg. Really, really intense fighting right here, and late game Dark Templars right here in the mix right now. How much damage can these guys do? They can actually just destroy the economy of CombatEX if they want to, as this high ground expansion is pretty much well defended right here with the Photon Cannons and Stalkers in the mix. It's a really, really sensitive time right here for both players, and the Nexus goes down. Very, very nice play right here by CombatEX, sniping off that Nexus with those 3 Stalkers, or those 3 Broodlords on the high ground. And finally the Stalkers are gonna come in here right now, but can they blink on the high ground though? Yes indeed, they're gonna try to focus fire on all these Broodlords. The Broodlords are gonna go down one by one. They are still gonna survive though, with the Zergins backing them up. Very, very nice play right here, and an attack also on the first, or the expansion right here of CombatEX. Wow, where are the defense coming in right now for CombatEX? This is looking really, really bad for him. 139 against 140 still though, so this is still really, really close. A harassment right here in the mineral line of CombatEX right now, and some of those units are coming in here. So wow, action all over the field right now. Very, very nice play for both players. Are there some harassment here? Yes indeed, the hatchery did go down right here on the low ground. This is really, really close, ladies and gentlemen. 127 against 109. I have not seen this quite a game in a while. Very, very nice play. Action all over the field, and the Stalkers are really, really looking good right now. But no upgrades, really, really bad upgrades. Just 2 attack upgrade right now for the Stalkers right here. This massive army of CombatEX right now, just trying to chase away those Stalkers, as those Stalkers are gonna blink in the middle and gonna try to snap off some of these hatcheries right now. Economy wise, everything is dead right now for CombatEX. How many drones does he have? No drones at all. Oh my god, this is so bad. They can only make 2 drones right now. Firm road landing on all those units of CombatEX. All my next units is gonna be going down right now. 123 against 109. Very, very nice play right here. And the drones have finally popped out right here for CombatEX. Really, really bad right here for CombatEX right now. He's really, really behind in terms of economy. But now I think CombatEX has the higher ground. And look at this, more units warping in. Look at that, so many units being warped in right here. He has so many minerals backed up right now, and CombatEX looks like he's in a good position to take this game right now. This expansion has not been touched. I'm wondering if CombatEX knows about this. No, he does not know about that expansion. I think he does know now, as he's gonna try to go for the expansion next and taking down this Protoss. It's gonna be a little bit of time before he's gonna be able to do so. Wow, just action everywhere right now. Overload going down right there, and no one's really making anything at all right now. More units being warped in until 157 against 116 in favor of CombatEX right now. There are some Dark Templars being warped in, but then again there is an Overseer right there in the mix of that army, and this Nexus is gonna get focus fired by all those units. That's so many units right there. Nexus is gonna go down easy peasy, and the Spike are gonna try to repel all this big army right here of CombatEX. CombatEX almost remaxing himself very, very shortly. 173 against 117. Is it still possible for CombatEX to come back from this? He is really, really behind right now. Now making more units for CombatEX just in time for this harassment. And look at that Fungal Growth on all those High Templars. Oh my god, CombatEX. Nice snipe off on those High Templars. Very, very nice play, as those High Templars were really maxed on energy, and very, very lucky right there for CombatEX. But then again, that's a lot of Stalkers right here. Is it gonna be enough though? There's a max energy right here for all these infestors. This needs to be careful though. Oh, feedback right there happening on one infestor. And here we go, the harassment is gonna have feedback on all those infestors. But is it gonna be enough? The Fungal landing in the middle of that Stalker army. Look at that clicking in there right now on those Broodlords. The Broodlords are gonna try their best to arrest, but then again, oh no, those Stalkers had no vision on the high ground. Very, very nice way right here. By also just dragging all those units in the middle. They need to just run away right now, as they're just focusing fire on those Broodlings, and those Broodlings doesn't really die. They just remax and remax and remax as much as they want to. Wow, very nice play right there by CombatEX with that engagement victory. 98 to 108 in favor of CombatEX now. Wow, what a big swing right there. Just with a good decision to where to engage. CombatEX got the lead back, and now this is kind of a tricky area again as what these players are gonna do right now. 28 against 43 harvesters, so back to low number of harvesters again, but still though, CombatEX with a very good number of harvesters right now. And look at it, all those Starcraft or high temperatures being focused right there. This being forced to make it to Archons right now, and yeah, I think CombatEX has no choice because they don't even have enough energy to go for side turns when they're warped in right now. +2 Zerg melee attack coming in right now for the Zerg player, so that's kind of late, and you actually need those earlier on because you have Broodlords, and those level 3 melee upgrades does affect the Broodlings whenever they're summoned. So loading is again right here for CombatEX. Look at this, 4 Archons with a ton of Stalkers right there, and oh, the Nexus is about to go down, but no, they're gonna survive. And I think CombatEX right now needs to make some observers because there are some burrow techniques right here that's being utilized by CombatEX right now here. Look at that very cutesy play right there by CombatEX, and now really looking forward to the next slash. We do have 24 Stalkers on the field, 4 Archons, 1 High Templar in the mix, and we do have 5 Broodlords, 4 Roaches, 1 Corruptor, and 6 Infestors right here for CombatEX. That's barely any army at all. That's only you're just only gonna be scared with those 5 Broodlords, and you just really need to pick your fight, and you really need to just choose your battles, just choose where you want to engage and not be dragged into where the opponent wants you to engage, as that was what happened a while ago with a big advantage in CombatEX, just completely turning tides in favor of CombatEX. But still though, with the economy advantage of CombatEX right now, he is still in the lead, 130 against 119. Really nice play right here by CombatEX right now. The question still remains, is he gonna be able to pull off a victory right here? This is still anyone's game right now, as both players barely have any economy. There's a good number of miners right here, and also good numbers of miners right here on the high ground. And for CombatEX right now, this is, I think, the only source of income that he has right now. This is pretty much all dried up right here, and CombatEX needs to expand very soon. Is he going to be able to do so? CombatEX right now keeping an eye on the expansion right here, making sure that there is no sneak expansion that's about to pop in right there. Banelings are warping in right here. Oh my god, this is going to be so epic. If ever this goes through, there are some units right there waiting for it to happen though. So how much damage can they do right now? Here we go, the Banelings are walking their way inside the mineral line. How much damage can they do? Nice play right there. Ooh, good hits right there on those 2 Banelings, doing maximum damage. I think that's the maximum damage as they can do right there. Dropping the Harvester tab to 34 right now against 33. Oh wow, very nice. And harassment right here up the front again, coming in from CombatEX. Oh, a little bit of lag right here in terms of my frame rate. I'm sorry guys, hopefully it's not really affecting the action that much. Good thing nothing's happening quite yet. Do have a mothership on the way right now. Wow, CombatEX very much an entertainer right here in this situation, as you wouldn't really expect a mothership to be warped in right now. It's even being chrono boosted, so this mothership is gonna come out very shortly, as there is still no expansion here. And I think that's the next place where also you want to expand, because this is indeed this expansion right here, or that's only the only good mining expansion right here of CombatEX right now. Some roaches are coming in here, so we're gonna try to do a little bit of harassment, but no, the army of CombatEX right there is just lurking around and just keeping an eye on everything right now. As we go, the mothership is halfway done already. Oh, this is gonna be huge. How much damage can that mothership do? That is the question. Oh, Dark Templar slicing up that Infestor. Those Zerg is gonna run away to where an Overseer is. And the Dark Templar needs to just be careful because he doesn't want to get sniped off. And here with the Overseer is gonna have vision on that Dark Templar, and that Dark Templar is gonna go down. Do we have any Corruptors in the field? How much Corruptors do we have? We have good number of Corruptors right here, so that mothership might be able to get taken down really fast. All depends on CombatEX, how he will choose his battles. As I have said, it's is really tricky right now. I'm not sure if CombatEX is aware that there is a mothership. He does have a lot of corruptors though, so he might be aware of this thing happening right now. The mothership is out here, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you, mama ship? Mama ship is right here. This is pretty much the right unit for CombatEX, I have to say. If he considers himself as a god, that's indeed the unit that he needs to have, a mothership in this battle. But the question is, how much can that mothership help out, and the clashes that's about to happen very shortly. We do have an expansion going down right here at 12 o'clock position of the map, and a drop is on the way here as well for CombatEX. We do have also a harassment about to pursue here by CombatEX as well on the 9 o'clock or the 6 o'clock position as well. Wow, very sensitive play right here, and I'm wondering how much damage can both players do. No more Nexus right here on the high ground. Keep in mind, guys. So, oh, look at this pylons being placed on all over the field right now. And I think CombatEX still has a little bit of advantage right here, even though he's behind in food. I have to say he's still a little bit ahead though. 178 against 173 right now. Upgrade wise, who is in the lead? Let's see 2-1 upgrade right here for the Zerglings. 1-0 upgrade on those flyers. And 3-1 upgrade on those roaches. On the other side, we have 2-0 upgrades on those ground units and no upgrades on the high ground units or on the flyer units. So this might cost CombatEX the game. This is going to be really bad. So we'll see how much damage can that mothership do. I want to see the clash happen so bad right now, but still the drops are about to happen right here on the high ground. How much damage can they do though? But he needs to keep in mind though that there is nothing right here on the high ground. He might just drop some units right here and just try to fungal growth all over right here in the main base. Zerglings right here burrowed right now. I don't think CombatEX is even aware that there is some units being burrowed right there. And blinking up on the high ground as well right here for CombatEX. Gonna try to snap off this hatchery one more time. That's pretty much his repertoire all throughout this game right now. He's gonna try to go for the sneaky harassment and just try to snipe off this Nexus right here, or the hatchery right here. And again, CombatEX saying easy. Well, this game is pretty much more than easy for him right now, I have to say, as he still hasn't won this game. If it's pretty much easy, he should have won this game right now. He's actually really behind right now, 180 against 199. CombatEX right now really maxed out right now. I have to say he's looking quite well in the position that he is right now, as those broodlords are just growing in numbers, and also he has a good number of corruptors that he can just do maximum damage on this mothership right now. So this is gonna be tricky, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, is he gonna be able to do a lot of damage before those rest of the army was engaged? No, indeed. Here we go. The clash is happening right now. Phone group landing on all these units. Some are being mind controlled right here. This is pretty much a big scramble right here. CombatEX losing a lot of units right there in an instant right now. And here we go. The clash is gonna happen. Those units of CombatEX are invisible right now with the help of that mothership, and phone group landing on all those units. Very nice player there by CombatEX, trapping some of those zealots right now, and those zealots needs to run away. And just wait and see what he can do to help out the army. Here we go. Wow, 184 against 150. CombatEX right now really looking shaky. He can't remax as much as he wants right now. And is he gonna be able to warp it? Gonna do some vortex play in just 1 second, guys. Wow. Here we go. Arcans are gonna come into frame right now. And here we go. Fungrowth landing on all those zealots. Very nice. Those zealots barely did anything at all right now. Some units are really invisible, and some of those units are not doing damage at all right now. Here we go. Where's the vortex? No vortex inside. Mothership has been mind controlled. What? Mothership has been mind controlled. Oh no, this is gonna be so bad for CombatEX. And well played, good job, and GG for CombatEX. Good game for CombatEX, taking the game and taking the tournament right now. Great job. And that is a good victory right here for NrG. And that's it for this casting, guys. Hope you guys like this, and more epic casting or epic games coming in here in your way in just 1 second or in the near future. I'm gonna try to cast more games for you guys. So thank you very much for all the support, and thank you to the 141 subscribers I have right now. It's been a blast. The year's been a blast, and hope you guys have fun as much as I did with the first year of Starcraft 2. So this is me, Wawa, signing out. Peace, and I am out. Bye.